continue the previous video, as you can see after several minutes, the LAN devices has been brought online automatically. Okay. For example, in site 1, we have SW1 and AP1. So let's expand this SW1. You can see most of the features are successful status, okay? Except this one, domain name. So this is meaning this configuration is not supported by the current model or version of the device. So we don't need to care about this one because this is only info status, okay? So if you see some status like failure, okay, which means some features is not provisioned by the controller to a network device. Okay, it will also show you the detailed for the reason why it failed. Okay, let's go back to the basic network to check all the devices status. We go back to the device management. From here you can see totally 13 devices have been brought online, okay, successfully. So you see all the devices are normal status. So you can randomly select any devices such as the SW3. We can click inside that and check the detailed information. This is like the network management system, okay, an NMS. So you can check any information as you wish, such as the device model, version, and any physical interface is up or down. You can also check some event logs if the device faces an issue, okay, such as a connection lost, this kind of feature. And you can also check the CPU memory usage. And we also can reboot device remotely, okay. And if you want to check the command line prompt, so you don't have to log in the device locally, you can just click the command line from the browser, okay. So you will get a pop-up screen. Okay, just wait a second. Actually, we already opened the access router too, and for SW3, for example, I can check display IP interface brief, okay? Same as the local telnet too. Okay, there's no any difference from for accessing through the browser. Let me just close this one and go back to the device management. We go back to the traffic policy, okay? So from the previous video, we have finished the site to internet, especially for the local internet access. So after we enable the local internet access and all the LAN devices have been brought online automatically. So what else we can do from the internet access? Let me go back to the slides. So this is actually the section 4. Okay. So previously we have done the WAN overlay, and we'll move on to the next slide. In section 4, internet access. Let's see what we can do. We have 3 options for site to internet. Local breakout that we already done in previous demo, and we can also do another 2 options for centralized internet access and flexible internet access. Okay, so in this demo, I'm going to demonstrate the centralized internet access and flexible internet access. Okay, let's switch to the environment. Okay. So I have some test PC, as I already mentioned that in the diagram. We have the PC1, PC2, PC3, and PC4. So firstly, let me remote access this PC. I'm using this remote desktop organizer. Site 1, PC1. Site 2, PC2, Site 3, PC3, and Site 4, PC4. So all the PCs are connecting to each site switch. Okay. So for Site 1, we have 2 network interface card. Okay. So this NIC is connected to SW1. Okay. This is connected to SW2, SW3, and SW4. Okay. So firstly, let us check the reachabilities between each site. For site 1, what is the IP address we have? 11.1.1.122. Okay. So I will ping from site 2. So you can see the site 2 IP address. Okay, will be the 12.1.1.45. Remember that the gateway for site 2 is 12.1.1.1, and the gateway for site 1 will be 11.1.1.12. So this is a virtual IP for VRRP. Okay, because site 1 is a hard site, so we have the dual gateway. I will ping from site 2 in 11.1.1.12. Okay, so I'm able to ping from site 3. What is current IP address? 13. Okay, no issue. Site 4, 14.1.1.1. Okay, so far you can see all the 4 sites are able to reach each other. Okay, so from device perspective, we can also open each devices. We can remotely access the AR1-1. Okay. We use the command display EVPN connection to check the EVPN tunnel. So because AR1-1 belongs to the hub site, so that's the reason we can see 6 EVPN connections. Because each site has 2 uplinks. So from site 1, we'll have the 6 uplinks, 6 connections to the rest 3 branches. Okay, so our source IP is 35.250 and 36.250. Okay, so the destination IP 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. Okay, so it's correct. And we can let me access to another router, another branch router for AR2. Display EVPN connection. So from branch side, you can only see 2 connections because our current topology mode is hub-spoke. So from branch perspective, there is only 1 EVPN connections, okay, from branch to hub site, because we have 2 uplinks. That's the reason you can see 2. Okay, so the destination IP is 35.250 and 36.250, which is the AR1-1 and AR1-2. Okay, so there's no any issues. Now let me go back to the controller. So we can test the centralized internet access. Okay. So before that, I also want to test the reachabilities between each branch. For example, if I want to test the ping from site 2 to site 3, okay, what is the IP address for site 3? Okay, which is the 13.1.1.245. Ping 245. Okay, no issue. So let us also check the tree search. So the right route should be first the site 2 reach the site 1, then reach site 3. Okay, because this is a hub-spoke topology mode, so there's no direction way between the site 2 to site 3. Okay, that's the reason you can see the first gateway will be our router. Okay, remember that we configure the 12.1.1.1, which is the gateway of all the LAN devices for site 2. So the first hop will be the router and the site 2 router. The next hop will be the hub site. Okay, so this is a overlay. It's like the overlay tunnel. Okay, from hub site, and the third pass will be the site 3 overlay site, overlay tunnel. Okay, so let's open site 1 and site 3 router to confirm this IP address. So this is a AR1-1. We command display IP interface brief. So whether we can find the 10.1.0.22. Okay, so this one you can see tunnel 0/0/601, which is used for the overlay tunnel. Okay, so it's correct. Firstly, from side 2 we reach side 1, and the next, let me open another command line prompt for AR2. I think I already opened, not for AR2, for AR3, the destination. Display interface brief. Okay, so can you see this? The same tunnel 0/0/601 give you the 10.1.0.23, which is the destination destination address of the site 3. Okay, so this route is correct. Let's go back to the controller side. So if we change something from the interconnection configuration, let's see what will happen. The topology mode, I'm going to switch to the full mesh. Okay, so suddenly all the sites belongs to the branch site. Just need to click OK. So after we change different topology mode, so we go back to the router, what will happen? From the branch site, before we only can see the 2 EVPN tunnel connection. Okay, now you can see even from branch side you can also see totally 6 EVPN tunnels. Okay, that's the reason why we move from hub spoke to full mesh, because now all the sites are able to reach other sites directly. Okay, let's back to the PC from site 2. So this time, if I trace the same destination IP address, you can see I can directly reach the destination tunnel IP address. Okay, so I don't have to firstly reach the hub, then to the destination. Okay, so this is a any to any. All right, so we switch back to hub spoke. I need to delete the site 1 from branch side and add the site 1. Add site 1. Enable branch to branch hub. Click OK. Let's back to the router and double confirm the connections. Okay, now I have 2 connections because my router, my site becomes to the branch site. So to test the centralized internet access, so what we need to do is first create a site as the centralized. For example, we're going to use the hub site as the centralized. So we will select site 1 as the active internet gateway. Site 1, move to the bottom, enable that. Click OK. Okay. And for local internet access, we need to delete site 2, site 3, site 4, because all the internet traffic will go to site 1. Okay, we only leave site 1 here. And then we can go back to the test PC. Okay, so let's first check whether we can ping outside 8.8.8 DNS server. Okay, no issue. And we can use tracer-d 8.8.8.8. Okay, so first hop will be the gateway of the router, gateway from the router, and the second hop which is on the hub side. Remember that 10.1.0.22 is hub side tunnel. And the next one will be the underlay tunnel. Okay, so for the local breakout, we need the traffic should coming from the overlay tunnel to underlay tunnel. So this IP address belongs to the underlay tunnel in hub side, hub router. Let's open the AR1-1 to check. Okay, can you see this IP address? So this tunnel 0/0/2 belongs to the underlay tunnel. Okay, so this tunnel is used for the local breakout. So after this IP subnet, it will go to the, so remember that this is a gateway provided by service provider for internet access. Okay, so because the next hop will be the firewall, so it will be hidden from here. Okay, so it's working properly, no issue for centralized internet access.